Hi, I'm Chris, editor of Tamebay, and I'm here today with Sam Dean, founder and CEO of Pricesearcher.
That's right, thank you.
We've spoken before, and a lot of Tamebay readers are familiar, but for those that have never heard of Pricesearcher, what are you? What do you do?
So Pricesearcher is on a mission to index all the world's products into one place. We are a free-to-use search engine. What the goal primarily is for a user to be able to have a complete view of all the products that they can buy.
To by a user, you mean a consumer?
By a consumer, yes. And for the retailer, the most important, and really why the reason that I kind of invested all my time and the idea of Pricesearcher was to have a platform that had zero barriers to entry. And for a retailer, that means a couple of key important factors is that you don't pay to come onto Pricesearcher. There's no commission, there's no CPA, CPL, CPC. It's completely and utterly free. And then the next barrier to entry would be integration. So we take any feed in any format, and it's the time and effort on your part is zero.
So it's free. You'll take whatever feed I happen to have already.
Yes.
And you've got consumers looking for products, so yes. I want to have my products there.
Absolutely.
How are the consumers finding you? How are you getting traffic?
So at the current moment, all our traffic has arrived to us. We're in beta, so not long we were in stealth for a number of years. We're now slowly coming out of beta, and as you guys have gotten to know us, it's literally in the last few months. So as the products are getting indexed by all the major search engines, our traffic is coming to us organically. We do some digital marketing just to start pushing certain categories out there, as any other retailer or brand would do, but the majority of our traffic is coming to us direct.
So you've got traffic. Can you give me some numbers on the traffic? Has it been building?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we opened up the doors and sort of like released parts of the search engine out, we were getting kind of somewhere in between 20,000 to 30,000 searches a month. That was how we first started out. But it's really exciting to be able to tell you now that we've literally just crossed the 1 million searches per month barrier, and that is dedicated searchers, people looking for products. So they've come in from.
So they're looking to buy.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the funnel is often described as one of many ways. You know, the user comes in at the top and they go all the way down. So the way Pricesearcher's users and the way our data has told us that they'll come in from a major search engine or a source. They'll come into Pricesearcher and they'll start funneling out through to the different retailers from there, but they don't go back outside of Pricesearcher. So each user is doing about 3.5 searches or 3.5 visits out to a retailer, and the conversion rate from the data that we've been given with the retailers and the partners that we worked with is that really pleased to say that our organic conversion rate is twice that Google's for some retailers at the moment, and that's just incredible. That's really great.
So talking about retailers and products, how many products are on the site? How many retailers have put inventory there? And if I'm a consumer, have you got enough products that I'll find pretty much anything I want?
So actually, at the moment, not. So to give you an idea of scale, when we first started Pricesearcher, we had 4 million products, and that grew in the following numbers. 4 million went to 20 million, 20 million went to 58 million, and then in the last, I would say, 6 months, we've gone from 58 million to now a standing count about 372 million products listed in the search engine, and we've got visibility of another 20 million on the way. So it hasn't stopped growing, and what's amazing from a user's perspective is that now you will have never had so much choice. You know, you should, when you're about to spend your hard-earned money, be able to choose everything, choose the best place to buy from. But we're dark to so many of the offers. We're so used to shopping in certain places. But now,
I go to a marketplace. I've got 2 marketplace apps on my phone, so I tend to buy from there.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's incredible is that you discovered those marketplaces in one way or another. And if you were to use Pricesearcher, when you come to that kind of search engine environment, you're able to see it from everywhere. So it's marketplaces, it's the direct retailers, and that's growing. That's an ever-growing list now. So yeah, 372 million products as we stand right now.
So when you say you've got marketplaces on there as well as retailers, are you kind of giving me as the consumer the choice? Maybe I've got PayPal and I want to buy it on eBay, or maybe I've got Amazon Prime so I don't want to pay for carriage, or maybe I'll buy it direct from your website. Are you saying that I should make sure my products are from all 3 are on there?
Yeah, as a retailer, the most important thing you can do, and we advise all the retailers that we speak to, is have a strategy to get your products out as far and as wide as possible. Because the marketplaces, the price comparison sites, they're all doing a fantastic job of consumer retention. So having your products inside of Pricesearcher will do one thing. It will give you the maximum amount of ROI to be able to get that customer. So if the customer comes to you and decides, actually, I prefer shopping through price comparison sites because I'm going to be searching for a good deal, or I like going to a marketplace because I might be able to get that delivered straight away, or it could be potentially cheaper. If you're on all of them, Pricesearcher is the one place that you can see all of them. And that, for me, is 3-4 bites of the cherry when it comes to a consumer.
So really, for me as a consumer, I should be going to Pricesearcher and thinking, actually, do I want to buy it from Amazon on my Prime account, or do I want to buy it from eBay because I've got money in PayPal, or should I just buy it from your website because maybe there's an offer on your website, or you've got you've got complementary products that I want to add in with it that aren't available in the marketplace? And as a consumer, I can see it in all of those places.
100%, and that's never. What's really important is that's never been done before, and we're a tech business, and the primary goal was, all of my interest has always lied in search, and one single place to see everything, and e-commerce was this area that didn't have the complete view, and that was what my obsession was. So it's the best possible thing as a consumer for you to see now, once and for all, I want to buy this product, I can see it from everywhere.
So as a retailer, it sounds like it's free, it's easy to give you a feed from whatever multi-channel platform or CSV file or upload I've got.
Yeah.
Where do I go to get started? Because it sounds too good to miss out on.
Yeah, so we've focused really hard on this experience, because the barrier to entry of integration, retailers would have to cut a ticket internally or go to IT. So what we've created is a merchant hub and an upload area. So you would go to the upload, which is pricesearcher.com/upload, and you would
pricesearcher.com/upload.
Yeah, and it's very clear. Even if you went to pricesearcher.com and saw the upload button on the top right hand side, you literally click on that button, and there you are presented with your options. And the quickest time that somebody has gone in from the very first visit to Pricesearcher to live with their products in, ready to be searched, I think we did it in less than a minute. We did it about 58 seconds.
Crumbs, that is good.
Yeah.
And just to check, just one more time, you say this isn't going to cost me anything. There's no upfront fees, no monthly subscriptions, no commissions. How do you make your money?
So it's perhaps it's the first question everybody asks after they find out what we're trying to do. So the way we make money in a search engine environment, there's a very obvious way to make money, which is from an ads perspective. And we've always promised that's something that we're never going to do. We're never going to stop you putting your products onto the site and making them searchable. And I also think that in today's e-commerce world, it's partly the wrong thing to be doing, to be bidding for your brand as well, to protect your brand in search. So I don't believe in that. And Pricesearcher, everything does is about being good. So what we're working on, and I'll be honest with you, it's not going to happen for a number of years just yet, because we're well funded to be able to deliver this mission for the next few years, is we're going to be working on product advertising, but in a very different way. If you're doing a search for a product, what's the best thing for you as a consumer is to be able to get a deal. You're an engaged user if you get a deal. It's like walking into a retail store. If the sales advisor sees you for the second or third time, you're now into their funnel, that if they presented you with a good deal today, they could buy. That's their opportunity. So from a retailer's perspective, we are currently looking at ways to be able to target a user that has come back for the second or third time and has shown interest in their products. And if I was a retailer, that's the type of ad, or that's the type of way I would like to potentially reach out to you, is with a bespoke offer. So we're looking at a very highly targeted form of reaching out, but it would not interrupt the search experience.
So that's something for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's nothing that we're worrying about
now.
For
today, it's totally free, nothing to pay.
Never.
Go to pricesearcher.com/upload, or just go to pricesearcher.com, look for the upload button, and get your feed listed.
I'd be surprised if it took you less than 15 minutes.
Sam, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Cheers.